Welcome back to some more Soccer Spears. This is Galatea. Today, I'm just going to go through a little daily routine I do and gather some materials for evolution, expend some BP in Coliseum and do a little bit of PvP. I have changed up my striker now. It's no longer Beatrice, it's now Kieran. So there's a slight change in my team. Not too much vast improvement yet. It is improvement. He is doing a lot better than Beatrice is for my needs, and so let's get this show on the road. Make sure I have everything I need. I will. I'm gonna wait 32 minutes. I've been actually using Zodkiel's passive while scouting, because I'm trying to get a little bit more better chances for like Beelzebubs and all, all the gatekeepers and of the such. It helps a tiny bit, not too much, not too big of a difference, but it does help a little bit. But alright, I'm gonna go with the ST. This will be fast running. I think I've already done the rainbow. I haven't done the rainbow elemental, so I'll do the rainbow elemental, okay. For anybody that's confused on how to do the rainbow elementals, I'll do a little quick overview of it. Now normally, as you can see, all these rainbow elementals have different attributes. That one in the middle right there is thunder. On this side, looks like she's a little, no, okay, this shows, I can't see it. I think that's whirlwind on the left side. And on the right, yes, dark. So if you don't have the greatest team yet, pair up players that are great against that element type. Also, as you can see, that you need a lot of pass. Like, you can't really pass that much, and so you need someone that can active pass to your striker, give him a little bit of damage buff, because these elementals are a little sturdy. So stack a little bit of speed, give one of your guys in the midfield speed, and try to get the first turn in and blast through the midfield and get some kind of active pass off with a shot. Active shot, active pass combo is probably preferable for that. I need stuff for my Avnor. I need to evolve him. I need to get like 7 of these 5 stars, so we'll see if I get some 5 stars. It really doesn't matter for me who I use right there. But the thing about hell mode on elementals is you do not necessarily, it's great to be fast, but as you can see, their reflex is just astronomically big. So if you don't start out with the ball, I would prefer, me personally, to steal it with someone with high reflex. Maybe set up a squad on my midfield that gets some kind of reflex boost or whatnot, and try to steal through. And if I can't do that, then I'll have to work my way up from the back line, and you need to make sure your back line's a little tanky so they can get through. I'm just going to steal because it really doesn't matter for me. It really doesn't. Once you get past the midfield line, just go up there and shoot. You're most likely going to score. They have low defense and HP. The keeper does. Don't even worry about your front line. It's just there. It's just there looking pretty. But yeah, they start off with the ball. If I start off with the ball, I probably want, yeah, I'm starting off with the ball. I would want to pass through the outside, try to break through an outside lane, because if they steal it, they probably will not break through. They'll pass it, and you want them to be able to double tag team their outside laner with either your center mid and your outside mid. Like, because maybe you try to steal it from them, or maybe you try to penetrate through on the outside with a character and they steal it. Then you have your center mid person there to, come in through and sweep through and get to the forward line. There's some little tips and tricks, kind of. If you want, if you don't have such a great, if you don't have great offense, like I'm able to penetrate fairly well. But if you don't have great offense, you can, if you saw that, I just gave my person 301 pass. You can try to stack like a skill that gives you pass effect or some sort. So when you initially pass, you'll get a great buff to your dribble, which should help mitigate the chances of you not breaking through. Still very possible though. They have very high reflex. I think they have 3. I don't even know why they have 3 stars in hell mode. That's kind of that's a little dumb. I mean, it's all 8ST though. But I would think they should put like 4-star and 5-star only. Right, enough of the talking. I've kind of described a little bit about elementals and such. Yeah, I have decent reflex 1068, so Veronica's pretty much solid. I can just steal it and go through. The only problem you may come across is the element that's opposite of what your people are. I sometimes have trouble doing hell mode on Whirlwind. Okay, the ST's done. Yeah, I sometimes have trouble doing hell mode on Whirlwind elementals. That's the only thing that could be troubling. And I'm just gonna throw in some PvP real quick. But opposite elements are a little bit trickier. They will steal from you. They will break. Whenever you try to break through, they will steal and get through themselves to the back line. It's kind of difficult to break through with the opposite element. Although, like, per se, say if you had like a Thunder team like me and you had Veronica in the midfield and they had the ball and you just happen to have kind of like high reflex like I do, because she naturally is just going to have high reflex anyways because she gets her own reflex buff, plus it's just her. Hey, it's got one shot. And, but anyway, but you may be able to, you'll most likely be able to steal. You have a pretty decent chance of stealing from them. So that can apply to any other elements as long as your reflex is high enough. But yeah, it's not a cakewalk. It's not a walk through the park for those. So sometimes it's good to substitute other random players in for hell mode. With appropriate levels, of course. You don't just throw in some like level 25 5-star. Don't be like, well, he said the opposite element is going to do work. That's not true. Your card sucks. It's 5-star level 25. It unfortunately does not apply. But yeah, I seem to be getting wrecked a little bit in PvP right now. No surprise there, really, honestly. I still have so much to train. So many certain cards to a superb and whatnot, and fit into my squad. I gotta redo my whole back line. I'm thinking of things, still formulating ideas and the such. But Hildegard's a great. Her 7-star has been really good for me. It's been nice. Kieran's been doing good for me too. He didn't crit there, but let's see his crit resistance. 0%. He'll start critting soon. Kieran's he builds up. He becomes, with each successive attack, he just becomes stronger and stronger. Unfortunately, it doesn't 1v1. Well, I did 404 damage, so that's cool. Poor dude's not, he's not max approved. Or max evolved. Wait. Okay, 6-star. I was like, is this guy a 5-star? So I don't remember. He did do a great job in destroying my spirit, though. Good for him.
책임 소지는 분명히 해야 할 거야.
Steal it. Go for the steal. I dare you. Oh, I dare you. That's right. I'm going in. No, not another 1v1. Come on, man. That's ridiculous. Ah, that is bull. I got gypped. What's her recovery at? 0.42, no wonder she took forever. My connection's a little choppy right now, I apologize. Slowing down the video, it's not my recording tools, it's just the actual in-game stuff going on right now. What is up with that Mimi? That was so strange. And now I got another 1v1 as my leader. I mean, she actually did damage to him though. She does more than he heals, but it's really stupid. I'm still waiting to be able to use my striker. I wish they would change the way the AI approached Zebroy, because as you saw, if I would have shot my striker like 5 times or whatever, 3 extra times or whatnot, that guy would have been dead. I would have already started crit hitting. I mean, my crit hits would have been like 600 each or something. So just because of the fact that the AI are just programmed so stupidly, I lost. I mean, I have to find ways around that, and I understand that coding and giving commands out to the AIs in certain situations is difficult. Can't really thrash on that. I mean, I didn't make the game. I'm not going to be the one to try to fix those kind of situations and all that. So I don't have room to complain, but at the same time, you know, as a player, it is very annoying. I mean, if that was a K, I probably would have killed him with my Veronica and Luca, you know, but Avnor just sitting there healing all day. The player needs to realize they're an assist type, not a striker. Yeah, like a one-shot. And that wasn't even his highest damage he could have done. Much better than my Beatrice, though. She could not have not activated, just, you know, done a normal shot and one-shot DK. If y'all saw my previous 5,000 other videos. Okay, it's not 5,000, but, you know, close enough. I highly doubt you did. I wouldn't. Alright, I'm actually not that far in the floors of Coliseum, and it is the new Coliseum. I'm sure everyone has questions about how to use certain floors and approach certain things. I'm not quite there yet and getting to the higher floors. I've gotten to 28 so far, something like that, but I think I may be able to get further now, maybe the 29 or something. You know, 27 and 8 are mostly Whirlwind, so it gives me a little bit more challenge than other players. I think 29 has a lot of Whirlwind too, I heard. I could be wrong. But, when I get there, I'll see. I hope not. I think it eventually becomes a lot of Thunder, and there's lots of speed and reflex going on, and I hear Luca's a pain in the butt. I know how much of a pain in the butt Luca is. Have you seen my Luca? Look at my Luca, man. Freaking ridiculous. Yeah, there's that. I'll do this real quick. So use Newit's. If y'all have seen Soccer Spirit's Newit's channel, his videos are a little bit more choreographed better, I guess. You know, I just throw on the recording app and kind of just talk the heck out of the screen. Like, who am I talking to right now, you know? Like, I don't even know who I'm talking to. I can just talk. It's like my parents, you know, my parents, it's funny, oh, another 4-star. It's funny because, I was just talking to my parents earlier today, and my mom, we got into a discussion how I can just sit there and talk and talk and talk, and my mom was saying, yeah, when we used to go on long trips, it was annoying, and you loved it because you would just sit there and just talk the whole time and just tire her out. You know, she doesn't want to sit there and listen to like an 8-year-old sit there and talk about who knows what or say stupid things or be dumb. But yeah, I love the talk. So y'all get lots of talking. Enjoy it. People have also been asking me in the forum that I'm in, you know, about Elizabeth and how is she good or not, or is there room for her to put in my team? And, you know, of course, depending on what kind of team they have, there's always room for something else. Unless their team's just really good already, then you don't really move too much around. They just don't know it, which is the most time to do, actually. But my opinions on Elizabeth are pretty positive. She can increase the crit rate of the entire team by a certain amount. She is naturally a forward player, which is interesting for an assist type. Or no, maybe she's a leader type. I can't remember if she's leader or assist. But she has pretty good passives. She can get 2 turns when stealing. She gets second turn. She gives a increase to attack power and reflex within the position for 8 minutes. I think by 25%. I'm pretty sure. I think that's fairly accurate description of it. Within the position with that pass. And so you can stick her in a 4-man midfield lineup. Hey, season achievement. 4-man midfield lineup and or midfield or forward lineup. You can get more reflex, more attack power out of that position for a set time when the other people attack you, and that can give you just a nudge, just enough to get over, have better stats, and break through a midfield lineman in PvP or Coliseum or whatnot. I cannot think of her last passive off the top of my head. I don't know if it was decreased. I think it was increased reflexes and decreased inflicted damage. I think it was, which that isn't bad. That's alright. But she overall, like, she's a solid free 5-star to get. You know, she's free. I mean, all you gotta do is beat a champion and you have a chance of getting her. I've gotten 4 so far. I'm not going to use her. She is good, but I would rather, me personally, use her for special training. That's a free special training card. You don't have to use the other 5 stars you get. You know, you get an unlimited supply of Elizabeths. That's great. Hey, look at champions, William. Yeah, he's only like level 7. But yeah, special training for sure. She is good for special training. I'm actually going to special train my Luca first. Hoping she gets a 7-star. There's a rumor now, maybe a leakage of her photo, like just a picture of her face. We're all speculating it's Luca's 7-star. And if it is, oh man, there'll be a lot of happy people and a lot of people that aren't going to be happy about it at the same time. People are starting to figure out how annoying Luca is in Coliseum. Of course, they beef up her stats pretty well. It's kind of, you know, it's pretty ridiculous. How did I not crit that guy? I mean, like, I had 90-something crit, actually. Oh, he has 30% crit resistance. Okay, that's cool. But, yeah, she's gonna be good. I'm stoked. My Luca's almost done, actually. I've got her max superb. She's plus 95. I still need some managers. I don't have any of those. All I got is Moo Moo right now. I'm looking for those Lucy and Geralds. They're never coming down. They never pop up, ever. I mean, if y'all saw my Leventor week 2 vids of like 4 million gold spent. I've spent 4 million gold. I didn't find even a Lucy or a Gerald. They're like the legendaries out of managers. I want a Perial too. She's good. Eventually get a Marinecco. I actually found a Marinecco the other day, and I got like, you know, getting excited. It's like, oh, it's Marinecco, yeah. You know, increase gatekeeper chance for scouts by 5%. 5% is a big amount for a gatekeeper. That's a really good amount. Whoever's curious, that's pretty solid. Plus, if you do Superber, it's 10%. That's crazy. Where's I going with this? But yeah, you go off on a tangent. You lose your train of thought. Lost my train of thought. Oh, but yeah, some managers are harder to get, and those are some of the kind of managers I'm looking for. Maybe managers y'all want to be looking out for as well. Oh, now I remember. Okay, yeah, I was getting all giddy about it, and I speculated. I really sat there and speculated, but I didn't have any GP. There's like 2-3 days left, and I was like, I can go spend money, do some crystal pulls, get GP. But when you look at how much money you have to spend per crystal pull, it's stupid. Like, here, I'll give you a logical explanation about it. So, I was like, yeah, okay, I dropped 50 down. You know, that'll put me close enough. But I had like 200-300 GP. If I spent $50, you can't really see it here. There on the side, yeah. It's the 450 one. I don't even know how I can just tell you it. If I spend $50, I get 590 crystals. So essentially, I get 2 10+1 draws. From those 2 10+1 draws, you get 11 cards. One of them's guaranteed 4 or 5-star. Normally, you keep those cards. If I had 3 stars for every other 10 cards, that's 10 times 12, which is 120. 120 times 2 is 240 GP. 240 GP is nothing. That's $50 for 240 GP. That's sad. The amount that you have to spend for a pull is ridiculous. It's just astronomically big. I ponder if people are really spending their money on these, because beforehand there was a package you could get. It popped up right when the game started. The deals were like twice as good for the same price. Like I could get kind of like 4 pulls for $50, 4 10+1s essentially. Not quite 4, but it was close. That's a decent deal. 4 pulls for $50. Okay, that's way better than 2. I don't know their business tactics on that. Maybe if people don't really spend too much, they'll bring back that special event package, because that was a really solid package. That's how it needs to be in the shop. The prices are just that's just dumb. I'd say. 10 minutes. Y'all won't get to see what I get in Scout. I'm not gonna keep this going for 10 minutes. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, I love Soccer Spirits enough as it is, but I'm not gonna sit there and have this recording going for 10 minutes speaking about nonsense. I don't think I have any. Yeah. Hey, look, I'm in the semifinals. Yeah, I pretty much, I float around 1220, or I float around, yeah, 1220 to 1290 right now. I need to fix up that back line. Yeah, Avnor's 1 superb, K's 1 superb, Bell's 0 superb. Eden's just there for the speed, so I can try to get Hildgard to keep attacking. But it's kind of pointless to Hildgard to keep attacking because I don't have like a Zibroy to give blood sucking, and I don't really want to put switch a Bell out for Lilith. I mean, I could do that with Eden and maybe just try to wing it with Lilith back there instead. Maybe I do better. I don't know. It's quite possible, but no, I just didn't. I'm just rocking with this formation right now. It's gonna change. It's gonna change. I got my Jury. I got Racklet. I really wanted to use Racklet. Not too many people use Thunderkeepers. I personally am one of those people that like to use what others think is not usable or they consider bad. I always try to prove people wrong about that. I'm still working on it, of course, you know. So far, their argument is winning. You know, my team's not that great. But there are more Thunder teams popping up. There used to be none. It used to be all Whirlwind, a little bit of Light. Like, you saw Mono Whirlwind or mostly Mono Whirlwind all the time when the game first came out, and then they did, Or you would see some kind of light team going on with Uriel until I think she got nerfed twice or something, because she used to be the card to use as a striker. Yeah, but Thunder's gaining more popularity. Ardor's getting a huge kick boost. They're almost ready to go, man. Whirlwind is. I've talked to some few people about Whirlwind. They're a little saddened by it. They don't want to change their team because they've invested so much, and it's Whirlwind. And I'm just thinking, I've been mostly Thunder since the get-go. I understand what they're saying, and if you're a Whirlwind and worried about it, don't really sweat it too much. You can still beat Ardor. Whirlwind has a fairly solid base going on right now. Right now they're lacking leader cards. They're going to be getting 7-star leader cards. It's going to happen, so don't worry. You'll start getting more line buffs, but Whirlwind has some pretty good buffs, and you can, maybe throw in like a nail in there. I know one person likes to use a nail, or other light cards or whatnot, or throw in something to strengthen the overall team. And yeah, maybe you have like a little gap in weakness with that one card that's not getting the ace bonus, but Whirlwind can still compete, and one day they'll shine again. It's always going to rotate. People are going to complain about nerfing other cards. Companies will nerf the cards. Other cards will become better. Other cards will get buffed. Whirlwind will have his time to shine again. Don't worry. Don't fret. Ardor's getting excited. Dark's complaining about the hero card a lot now. It's just chillax, Rumor and Beatrice used to be top dog. Every card is there's every striker that's gonna be good. There's gonna be one that's gonna just shine more than others. Yeah, he's easier to get than the legendaries, I get it. But just relax. Maybe try to think of a way to beat it. Zebroy can handle a hero shot. You just gotta find the right combinations. Maybe invest in Zebroy's active and give him a little bit more speed so that he can in fact get that active off and have like 100 crit resistance. If you stack a little bit more crit resistance on him, get him a lot more HP. Hero ain't gonna be one-shotting Zebroy if you give him enough HP and crit resistance. And if you can keep it as a continuous cycle, find some kind of way to counter that, then you'll be good to go. There's ways around everything. Think about it. Just think about situations and processes and go through everything. Wow, it's already 5 You know what? I'm actually going to end this here. Y'all aren't going to get to see that mug. Sorry. But yeah, this is Galatea signing out. I will see y'all next video.